It's me again, your friend Marianne from Paint the Town. How is everyone doing? Hello, happy Tuesday to everyone who's watching us right now. Hello to our awesome boss who's also watching. Dancing! I hope everyone is keeping safe, keeping healthy, and of course, keeping happy. The last one is a very important one. I hope everyone is finding something to do while we are still in quarantine, home quarantine, pretty much. But yeah, so how is everyone's week going so far? I hope everyone is doing okay or more than okay. Yeah. So if you're watching us for the first time, please do give us a hello, a hi. We'd like to know you. And for those who are joining us once again, thank you and welcome back. So yeah, before we go ahead to our tutorial, of course, if you guys are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead onto their search engine and type Paint the Town Qatar. And don't just stop there. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell button so that you are notified when we post new videos. And if you like our content, please go ahead and like and also share. And don't forget, our Instagram handle is Paint Qatar. That's without any spaces and without any underscores. Take a screenshot. Ah! There you have it. Alright, so today I will not be taking too much of your time like our regular Thursday sessions. Today is a quick pace, well, not too quick, but you know, as we promised, we will be doing our live tutorial today on, just hold on a second, I have a new toy. Our wooden decor kit. Let me just turn this on, wait. Boom! So yeah, we will be doing our live tutorial today on our wooden decor create kit, and that is our newest release. And I will just show you right now what's included in our wooden decor kit. So of course, we have the wooden plate and the paint kit that goes with it. I know that a lot of you have actually purchased your own kit beforehand so that you guys can join us today. So thank you guys. We really appreciate each and every purchase. Oh, we have another friend, a regular viewer joining us today. Yasin Al-Faden, thank you for joining us again today. Yay! So yeah, this is our latest kit release. And it's super awesome. And for those who can't join us right now, don't worry, because we will be posting this video right after we're done. So for those who purchased the kit but can't join us right now, don't worry, because you can go back to our feed and this video will be right there. You can watch it anytime, any day, any moment, any second. So yeah. So today we will be recreating this cherry blossom beauty over here. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? For those who are joining us again, or for those who are following us with this live tutorial, please do say who you are. We'd love to acknowledge that you are following us in this video today. Alright? So, other than our wooden decor kit, the wood plate, and the paint kit, we will also be needing a palette. It doesn't need to be... Hello, Anita! Hi! How are you doing? I think if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I am wrong, but it's your first time joining us, so thank you so much for joining us today. Alright, so aside from this, a palette. It doesn't need to be plastic. Anything that you're comfortable using as a palette would work. Some tissues, paper towels, or an old cloth would work as well. There you go, just dropping by. Oh, hey, Rosa. One of my high school friends is dropping by to say hello. Hello, Rosa. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Heart, heart, heart. And also a cup of water. And as I always say, not for drinking, but for cleaning your brushes. And yeah. So that's all we'll be needing. And also an apron if you have one. It can be a cooking apron if you don't mind getting paint on that. But this painting shouldn't be too messy or not messy at all. Alright, so, or if you have an old t-shirt that you don't mind getting paint on, then yeah, that's fine too. Or if you want to go very risky, you don't even have to wear an old t-shirt or an apron if you just go for it. Alright, so I've gone ahead and opened the plastic that contains these. So you should have 12 colors, I believe. 12 colors in your paint kit, plus 2 paint brushes. There's the small flat brush and our detailing brush. So the main colors that we will be using for this tutorial is, of course, white for the background over here, and then mostly our pink over here. And we will be adding a little bit of red to create a darker pink. And also we will be using some of our violet over here, if you can see that shade of purple right over here. Alright, and of course, can't forget our black for our stems and branches over here. Alright, so are we ready to replicate this painting on our wooden decor kit? Because I am. Alright, so guys, grabbing our small flat brush, I'm gonna go ahead and open my white over here. Okay, so I'm just going to dip the tip of my brush in the water. Okay, removing the excess water, and then I'll go grab some of that white right over there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and paint our background. Just go ahead and paint the background in white. So one of the main reasons that we are painting our background in white is so that the color that we put on top of it pops more. Because white is a more vibrant color than this pale wooden color that we have over here. So we want our colors to pop, and that's why we are putting a white background. Makes sense. Who else do we have joining us today? Give us a hello, a hi. If you guys are joining us in this tutorial, you have your own wooden decor create kit, do let us know how you are finding it. There you go. Can you see the white? Okay. So this wooden decor create kit, it's really, really pretty. You can like hang it on the front of your door, even to the entrance of your home. It's a really nice decorative home piece, I believe. So guys, I will be guiding you through this step by step, but it's completely up to you how you want to make it your own. You know, give it your own unique touch. Alright? And just get in the mood. If you have your favorite playlist, if you have a favorite playlist in mind, please go ahead and play that in the background. If you want to be snacking while painting, that's okay too. Get your favorite crisps on the side, your favorite beverage on the side. Alright? So again, for those people that can't join us right now, don't worry, because because we will be posting this tutorial right after this live. Alright? So once again, we are painting the background white just so that everything else that we paint on top will be more vibrant. It will pop out, pop out a bit better. Alright? So for this particular paint kit, we will only be using the two paint brushes that comes with the kit. You don't need any other paint brushes. Okay? Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna stop right here because I want to show you guys something. As you can see on this painting, I kind of not included white over here because we will not be painting anything here. And also, it creates that, for me, I really like this kind of like wash look, this paint wash look, and it really shows you that it's a painting. So I'll show you how to do that exactly. All right. I'm just painting over here to even out the layer of white paint. And as I go upwards, I'll paint less and less of it up here. So, alright, so maybe I'll extend it over here a bit. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so there are some parts that are a little thinner, so you can always go back and just add a little bit more of that white over there. Alright, there you go. Can you guys see that? Oh, yeah. There you go. So now I'm just going to put that aside because the next thing that we will do, wait, got a little piece over here. We're going to go ahead and mix this color over here. So first, before we get to the tree, we will do everything that is going on in the background. So we just finished the white. Now we're going to add this purple blend over here. I'm going to go ahead and open our purple. And I'm just going to need a tiny bit of that purple. Alright? Put it on my palette. Okay. And we'll need our pink as well. Okay. This pink is giving me a hard time. There you go. Alright. And I'm going to scoop up some of that pink and mix it with my purple. Ooh, nice. Oh, I like that. Okay, so this is the purple that I've mixed. If you guys want it to be a more pink and less purple, you can go ahead and grab some of that purple onto one part and then add more pink. Alright, let me just mix. Alright. Okay, so now you have a lighter purple over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this purple, and then as we go up, I'll blend it with this purple. Alright? Okie dokie, so I'm just going to go wash that. Wash the brush. use our tissue or towel to just get rid of the excess water or paint. All right, so now we'll just grab a little bit of the white and put it on the part that we will be putting the purple, and this is just so that we can blend the purple a little better. Okay, so there I'm just putting that layer of white there, only at the bottom. And then I'll go ahead and grab some of my darker purple, darker purple over there. Oh gosh. Okay. Yes. Oh, beauty. All right. So I just want to be using long brush strokes, just like that. And if you feel that it's too dry, please go ahead and just dip the tip of your paintbrush in the water and just add a little bit of water over there. And there you go. Alright. Okay. Now I'm going to add some of my lighter purple. There you go. On top. Yes. Okay. It's not showing at the moment. We'll make it show. Okay. Let me just wash the brush because it's mixing the darker purple in a way that I don't want it to. There you go. Okay. Using a bit of water because I feel like it's too dry. Again, guys, just long strokes. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep working on this background until I feel content and happy with what I see. Have a longer purple bottom over here. Okay, adding a bit of water. Okay. Alright. Grabbing some of that lighter purple. Yeah. Alright. I'm starting to be happy with the background. Alright. So guys, for this specific painting, as you are going along, you will be able to tell that you need to make your brush wet every so often because the wood actually absorbs the water that's in your brush. So as you're working, you want to make sure that from time to time you're actually making your brush wet to get a more clean finish. Okay. Alright. And then we are going to make some light pink. Hello, Jane MJ or Jane just joined us right now. Hello, Jane. How are the kids? All right, so I just grabbed a bit of pink over here, and then I'll add some white to that. Okay, mixing. There you go. There's the light pink. All right. Now we're gonna put that. We're gonna try and blend that with the lighter purple upwards. Okay. Okay, so I'm just working with the light pink over here. The wood is absorbing the water that we have, so just go ahead and dip your paintbrush in the water. So you would notice that your paintbrush gets dry a lot more quickly than it would otherwise on a canvas. Oops. Alright. But that's okay. It's just learning how to work with different surfaces. Alright, here you go. Alright, oh yeah. That's starting to look nice. Okay, now as we're going up, I just want to add white to my brush and then blend that with the pink, and it will just automatically create a lighter pink on top without you having to mix an even lighter pink than the pink that you're working with. Alright, just grab a little bit of white. Okay. There you go. Alright, I want to do a little bit of more blending over here. So let's try a wet brush, if the wet brush would work. Okay, a little bit. Yep. I'm just gonna grab some of that lighter purple that we created. Put it over here. Yeah. There you go. So how is everyone's week going so far? How was Sunday, Monday, and how was today? Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I want to make the bottom even darker just to give it a more dramatic effect, okay? You guys don't have to do that, but I will go ahead and do it. And if you want to have the same dramatic effect, just go ahead and follow me. So using the small flat brush, I'm just gonna dip it, oops, dip the tip, just like that. That should be enough. And I'm just gonna put that at the bottom. Like so. Okay. So the contrast between the bottom and the top just gives it gives the painting more depth, I suppose. Alright. So it's almost like I am outlining the bottom of the plate. I'm just going to blend this with water. Yes. Alright, so there's our background done. The next thing that we want to do is the leaves of our tree over here. So the way that we're going to do it is work from the top and then spreading out that way. Alright? So we want to mix this dark pink over here, and we're going to do that by using mostly red and a little bit of pink. So alright, we're going to go ahead and open our red here. Okay, that was a lot easier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wash my brush because we're working with a new color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some of that red on my palette. Oh, you can't see it, it's here. And I'm going to mix that with a little bit of pink. Should be enough. So the way that we will be painting our leaves is by dabbing motions. Not like that dab, but you know, like dabbing. Alright, so there you go. There's your pinkish red. Okay. So the reason why we're working with the darker color first is because, let's say we're working with the shadows, and as we go forward we add lighter colors, and then in the end we add white highlights. Okay? Are you guys ready? Alright, so I'm going to start right over here, and I'm just going to dab. Okay? It is quite random, but it's also quite mindful the way that you're doing it. Okay? Alright. So just using, like I'm dabbing half of that paintbrush onto the wooden block, wooden plate, like so. Okay? Again, random, but also mindful. Okay? Oh yes. There you go. Okay. So we want to bring that down over here and spread across over here a bit. So let's do that. For those who are following us right now, do let us know how you're finding the tutorial so far. Are you guys finding it fairly easy? Do you think that I'm going too fast? Because if you do let us know so that I can slow down just a tiny bit. Alright, so I'm just going ahead and dabbing. Alright. Okay, so I've run out of that color. I'm gonna go ahead and mix me some more. So for those who missed it the first time, watch and learn. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of red. Put there, because that's where we're mixing. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some more pink. And then I'm gonna put that there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it. So what I really like about these paint kits is that you have 12 colors that are ready for you. So you have the brown, you have the green, you have the purple. So these are the immediate secondary colors like green, orange, purple that when you mix the primary colors such as red, blue, and yellow, those are the immediate secondary colors that you have. So it's actually really good that you won't need to go ahead and mix your blue and your yellow to create a green. You don't have to go mix your red and yellow to create an orange because it's all here already. And to create a brown, you have to mix red, yellow, and blue, and sometimes you just can't get the right brown that you need. And yeah, so it's really nice to have all of these 12 colors ready to go. And as you can see, we've only just tweaked them a little bit. Like for instance, we wanted a more pinky purple, so we went ahead and added some pink to the purple. Alright, so I have a little bit more of that red, pinkish red, so I'll go ahead and continue painting my tree. Again, dabbing motion. So, I'll just show you guys on the original painting over here. It's the tree is actually top heavy, and there's a little less leaves down here. So on our painting here, I'm going to make the top part heavy as well and a little less heavy down here. Alright, so just follow me if you want to do the exact same thing. Nice. I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out so far. Oh, that's looking really nice. What do you think, guys? Oh, sweet. It's actually coming like a lot more vibrant than the original painting, and I really like that. Okay. So now we're just dabbing away. Randomly but controlled. That's how I would describe it anyway. It's just having the shape in your mind and, you know, knowing what shape you want to create. So as I said, we want to create that top heavy looking shape and then kind of less heavy on the bottom. So that's all we have to bear in mind. Okay. Nice. Okay. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so now the next thing that we want to do is mix a lighter reddish pink. Alright, so we'll do that by taking some red. It's okay, we can go ahead and mix the color on the same spot as earlier. Oops, grabbing me some pink. Now let's just mix that together. And because we have more pink content in this one, it's already lighter than the pinkish red that we used earlier. But to make it even more lighter, we're gonna go ahead and grab us some white. Alright. I'm grabbing myself some white over here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that with the pink. There you go. So now it's like a salmon-y kind of pink, but more on the pink side, not on the orange side. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my paintbrush over here. Okay, just gonna go ahead. Alright, so we will do the exact same thing, just dabbing motions all over this part here, but we don't want to cover all the darker red that we have painted already. Okay, so just follow me. So it shows that it's lighter on my wood block, but I don't know. Yeah, there you go. It's maybe like two shades lighter. And that's fine. So again, random but controlled. Can you see the lighter pink? Yeah, you can. So just dabbing again. All right. There you go. So now, guys, we will be directly dabbing some of our pink on top of what we have right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my brush. Dokily dokily. Exciting. Okay, so now with a clean brush, just make sure it's dry as well. Just gonna scoop some of that pink and put it on my palette. Okay. Alright, and I'm just gonna go and dab some of that pink. Alright. Exciting! Okay, I'm just gonna add some pink over here. So if you guys will notice, I'm kind of like adding the pink more on the topper part, although we will be adding the pink all over. But we're using this light pink, or the pink straight out of the kit, as more of like the highlights, the lighter highlights. So the reason why we work from the darker and then we're going lighter, again, the same concept of the background, we're giving this tree some depth, if that makes any sense. Okay? If you guys have any questions about this kit, please go ahead and send us a message, or you can go ahead and comment on this video as we are doing the live, and we are more than happy to answer your questions. Okay? Also, guys, please do bear in mind that this is not the only Create kit that we are selling and that you can purchase. If you want more information on other kits that we are selling and that is available to all of you, please just after this, not right now, after this live tutorial, you can go to our Facebook page or Instagram account and have a look at all the other kits that we have available to you. Wow, that cherry blossom tree is looking very fall. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have here on the original, oops, we have a little bit of wood falling. Okay, as you can see here, we have some petals that are flying away with the wind, and you have some here that have rested on the bottom of your plate. So we're gonna add that onto our canvas right now. So I want to just make the tip of my brush a little wet, just a little, and I'm gonna grab some of my pink and just using the tip here. Oh, there goes one petal. So I'm using actually just the tip of my flat brush, and I'll show it right over here, just like that. All right. Nice. I'm really happy with that. Flying petals. There you go. Okay, and then we're gonna add a few of them resting right over here. And I'm so happy that I made the bottom part darker because now those petals, these petals, stand out a lot more. What do you guys think? Alright. And once again, guys, this is not the only live tutorial that we will be doing this week. We have another one this Thursday, and we will be showcasing our Jumbo Jewels Create Kit. Okay guys, so for the final touch of the leaves of our tree, we will be adding some white details. And so we will put away our small flat brush for now after giving it a good wash. And we'll go ahead and grab our detailing brush. Alright? I want this to dry fully before I add the white. So I'm gonna do me some arm exercise for a few moments. Okay? So we want it to be as dry as possible. Alright? Again, so just taking some white over here. And we will just add some highlights, mostly on the top part of the tree. Okay? So just direct white. Okay? So now I'm just adding our white highlights and mostly on the top of our tree. Yes. Okay. So now we're using the detailing brush and direct white paint just to create our leaves highlights. Okay, so most of our highlight is on the top part of the tree, but we'll just go ahead and add some random ones down here as well, you know, because they too are getting a little bit of light, but not too much. Okay. Alright, I'm okay with that. Okay. Nice. Alright, so using the detailing brush and some white paint, I'm going to add some highlights to these floating petals. And I do that by just small strokes of white on top of the petals. Okay? There you go. And then I want to do the same thing on the petals we have down below. So just adding some white up here. Not up here, but like on top of the petals. Like so. Okay guys, so we're just about done. What's the next thing to do? What's the next thing? The branches! Alright, so let's just close the other colors. Now the only color that we will be using is our black. So one more. You can always go back to it and add leaves as you please. If you feel like you want to extend it more up here, please do so, or maybe even down here. Completely up to you. Alright, now using the black, there you go. Okay, Using the detailing brush, we're going to use the black. So this one we can actually just use straight out of its tiny container. We don't need to go and use our palette or move the black onto our palette because we're not mixing the black with anything. So there you go. Okay. So I'm going to start up here and we will do the branches. Okay. So up here I'm just making like a few lines. Okay, like so. And now I want to kind of like, so the technique that I used over here is, if you can see, none of the branches actually really connect with each other. So there's just a bunch of lines that, there's a few that do connect with each other, but most of it is just lines, you know, to create that branchy look. So that's what we want to do. And for the branches, you want to be quite fine with your lines. You don't want them too thick. And you can create the fine lines by using just the tip of your brush. Alright? So for this part, you want to be a little more delicate than you have been during this painting. There you go. So I'm kind of just working my way down, like so. The more branches that you add, so our branches are kind of going downwards mostly. There you go. Again, you don't want your well, if you want your branches thicker than this, then that's completely up to you. But if you want to achieve the same kind of effect, then you'd want to use just the tip of your paintbrush, the detailing one, and just, yeah. There you go. So as you guys can see, our branches are just going down. So just kind of feel the painting where you feel like it needs a branch. Alright, so and also try to be mindful of the brush because the paint does dry fairly quickly. So just give your brush a good wash before the paint completely dries on it. Okay, so I'm just adding the branches. Okay. Alright, so I think that's enough branches on the tree. As you can see over here, there are branches that are branching out of the tree. So that's what we will do now. Okay. I'm just gonna wash my brush. Alright. So for those branches that are branching out of the tree, just watch what I'm gonna do. So again, I'm still working with very fine lines. Nice. Okay. I want some maybe branching out over here. And maybe up here as well. And if you want to add some petals on those or leaves on those branches, we can go ahead and do that as well. So let me just give me some red using your detailing brush. You can add some right on the branches. Okay, and maybe some over here. Yes, it's coming along. And some over here as well. Yep. So once again, guys, just when you're painting this, just feel it. If the tree feels right to you, that's all that matters. Okay? Nice. Okay. And we're gonna add a little bit of pink to that. Just open the pink again. Oops. Okay. And add that here to the red that we put earlier. By the way, guys, if you want this to be like a welcome kind of door decor, you have your space right over here to go ahead and write welcome or stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. All right, so I can see, guys, that this is done. And of course, as we always do for our paintings, we always leave our initials or signatures on the side. So I'm just going to use my detailing brush and some black paint to put my initials. MJB. There you go. And of course, don't forget to put the year in which you have painted your masterpiece. 2020. Alright, 2020. And as I always say, I know I'm gonna look back at this and feel proud because I created this painting during the pandemic. There you have it! Ta-da! As you guys can see, the newer piece is a lot more vibrant. So you can vary your shades of pink, your shades of purple by simply adding white to make it lighter and to make it darker. For instance, for example, if you want a darker red than the one that we used for this painting, you can actually go ahead and mix the red with some of the brown to create a deeper or more maroonish color. Yeah. So yeah, just go ahead and experiment and yeah, enjoy creating your cherry blossom painting on our wooden decor create kit. There you go. And there's so many other designs that you can create using the, you know, the wooden deck, the wood plate and the paints that we have. I'm about to show you one design, but I didn't do the tutorial for that design because you need one extra, let's say one extra material, which is a golden marker pen to create something like this. So do let me know if you guys want me to do a tutorial of this one as well. If you guys want me to do a tutorial of this one as well, please just let us know. But for now, we have just created another of the cherry blossom. Yay! So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. For those who will be joining us later, not joining, but watching the video later, I hope you have a good time recreating this painting. If you guys have any questions, please just comment even after we go live and we will try to get back to your questions. There you go. Alright, once again, this is our wooden decor create kit and it comes with a wooden plate just like this. And it comes with a paint kit, 12 colors, and 2 paint brushes, like so. So if you want to get creative using our wooden decor create kit, you know what to do. Send us a message here on our Facebook page or on our Instagram account. Once again, let me show you guys. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and search for us, Paint the Town Qatar, and it will bring you directly to our channel. And for our Instagram account, please follow us on the handle Paint Qatar without any spaces and no underscores. So right, that's it from me guys for this tutorial. Again, you guys can join us on Thursday with we will be doing our tutorial on our Jumbo Jewels Create Kit. So if you want to get your hands on your own kit prior to the tutorial, please do get in contact with us either here on our Facebook or our Instagram account. So yeah. Once again, it's your friend Marianne. And this live tutorial was brought to you by Paint the Town Qatar and of course our lovely partners Entertainment World Village. And I hope you guys have a lovely Tuesday evening and also a lovely Wednesday and a lovely Thursday. And see you again when I see you on Thursday. God bless everyone. Please keep safe, keep healthy, and yeah. Tune in again when we do. Ciao for now.